Yo guys, how is it going? I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Welcome to episode 26 of our Lazio career mode here on FIFA 20. In today's episode, we start with the quarter-final second leg in the Europa League against Espanyol, and then 3 days later we have a Serie A game at home to Sassuolo, and I believe they are around mid-table, so it could be a pretty tricky game. I think they're 10th. Yes, 13 wins, 7 draws, 11 losses, sitting on 46 points. So it could be a tricky game. But as you can see on the right-hand side, bottom of the list, while we go up against Sassuolo, it's Napoli versus Milan. And Milan have only lost 3 games in the league this season, sitting in 4th place on 74 points. So there is a high chance Napoli will drop points. So we need to pick up 3 points against Sassuolo and close the gap on 5th place. But before we get into that game, we have Espanyol, and we are in a very, very strong position going into this second leg. We beat them 3-0 in Spain, so we have 3 away goals. So it is a huge mountain to climb for Espanyol to get into the semi-final. So let's kick off today's episode with the quarter-final second leg. Stay focused, get the job done, and get through to the Europa League semi-finals. Lopez on the ball, short into Sanchez. Now Kondogbia in quite a bit of space. Back into Sanchez. A very good pass out to this right-hand side. Brilliant first touch up against Bastos, and Bastos wins. We do win possession back. Johnny into Milinkovic-Savic. Forward to Casado. Right-hand side is Adekanye, and it's a good interception, but thankfully we do keep possession. Adekanye, very good pass into Conti. Short into Luis Alberto. Casado waiting for the run from Luis Alberto, and there it is. Can we turn it onto his left foot? Yes, we can. It's beautifully done from Luis Alberto. Brilliant finish into the top corner. 1-0 on the night and 4-0 on aggregate. Brilliant play from Luis Alberto. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. What a start to the second leg. Wule on the ball into Calvert-Lewin. This is the first time the strikers are seeing possession for Espanyol. Wule back on the ball. It's a decent pass back into Calvert-Lewin. Onto his right foot. Back into Wule. And thankfully Conti, the young central midfielder, gets in the way of the shot. And the score remains 1-0 and 4-0 on aggregate. Look at Adekanye on that right-hand side. And it's a fantastic pass. Decent first touch. But it's going to be a free kick. Taylor gives us a free kick after 24 minutes. Alright, do I shoot? Yeah, let's shoot. We're 4-0 up on aggregate. Let's just go for it. 32 yards out. Milinkovic-Savic standing over the free kick. Is it going to be 5-0 on aggregate? No. It's a goal kick. 25 minutes gone. And yeah, so far so good from us in this second leg. Calvert-Lewin on the ball. Very good pass out to that right-hand side. And it's a beautiful piece of control from the Espanyol man. 30 minutes gone, and Espanyol have done absolutely nothing in this game. Sanchez into Woule's into the box, and the young centre-back breaks up the attack. Very good play from Vavro. Luis Felipe out to Patrick on this right-hand side. Short into Milinkovic-Savic. Now Adekanye. Luis Alberto. This is very good play. Brilliant pass out to that left-hand side in Johnny. Short into Conti. This is fantastic football. Conti short into Milinkovic-Savic. Beautiful first touch from the midfielder, and what a strike. Wow, 35 minutes gone. We've just gone 5-0 up on aggregate thanks to an absolute beauty from Milinkovic-Savic. It wasn't just the strike from Milinkovic-Savic. It was the play before that as well. Absolutely fantastic goal. And this is a perfect angle. Wow. That is all I have to say about that. Lopez on the ball. Twisting and turning. Can we make a tackle? He plays it forward into the winger. And Bastos gets in the way of the cross, but it is going to be a throw-in into Lopez, and it's a poor first touch. Tried to put it over Johnny and go around him. That was absolutely woeful from the Espanyol man. Adekanye forward to Caicedo. That's a decent pass. We are going to wait for support. Luis Alberto. Oh, we nearly get it into Conti, but Kondogbia with a very good interception. 53 minutes gone, and so far Espanyol have dominated possession in the second half, but thankfully they're doing nothing with it. And yeah, I think it's safe to say it is game over, because as it currently stands, they'd have to score 5 goals. And yeah, I don't think that's going to really happen, is it, to be honest? So yeah, like I said, I think it's safe to say we are heading into the Europa League semi-finals. Luis Felipe, short into Conti. Can we find Caicedo? Now Luis Alberto. Oh, it's absolutely fantastic on his left foot, and it's gone wide. Brilliant football once again, but unfortunately it's gone out for a goal kick. Oh, that should be 3-0 in this second leg and 6-0 on aggregate. But unfortunately it remains 2-0 on the night. Vargas on this left-hand side for Espanyol. He's got past Patrick. He plays it short into Kondogbia. They have 3 players waiting across. Put in across, Taylor. What are you doing? They play it short into Vargas. Now into Kondogbia, and it's a good tackle, but they keep possession. Vargas twisting and turning, and he's still in possession. And the young central midfielder Conti breaks up the attack. Brilliant play from the youngster. And here Patrick comes down this right-hand side. It's a fantastic run from the defender, and he's still going. What a run! And the only way they can stop him is by wiping him out. 79 minutes gone, and that is the first yellow card of the game, and it comes for Victor Sanchez. What a run from that man. The only way, like I said, they could stop him is by doing that. Wow, absolutely brilliant. We are going to play it short. Luis Felipe into Bastos. Now Adekanye to his right hand side is Luis Felipe. It's not Luis Felipe, it's Luis Alberto. Can we find Conti? No, we can't. We can find Caicedo, and it's a brilliant block. Oh, that should be 3-0. Vargas on the ball. Right hand side is Wule. Now Calvert-Lewin. And Patrick does very well, but it is going to be a throw-in to the Spanish side. Are they going to finally give their fans something to cheer about in this tie? Wule into Kondogbia. It's not been a great second half, to be honest. I don't think there's been an awful lot of chances away at goal in this second 45. But Lopez on this right-hand side. It's a decent turn. Plays it short into the winger. This is decent play from Espanyol, but they're doing nothing with the ball. Decent pass into Lopez. It's a decent cross, a header towards goal. And thankfully, it's a simple save. And I think that's their first chance away at goal in this whole match. Absolutely woeful from the Spanish side. Conti on the ball. Left-hand side is Bastos. Now into Johnny. Bastos once again into Conti. This is decent play. Luis Alberto short into Caicedo. Now Conti. And we are just going to smash it at goal. And what a strike from the youngster. An absolute bullet. But it is a fantastic save from the Espanyol goalkeeper. Seconds left to play. Can we end this game with a bit of excitement? It's a decent delivery, but it does get cleared away. Can we keep this attack alive before the referee blows? No, we can't, because there it is. Full time. We are heading into the Europa League semi-finals with 2 brilliant results against Espanyol. First leg 3-0, second leg 2-0, and there was no worries whatsoever in this second leg. Like I said, that header towards goal in the dying seconds of the match, I think, was their only chance away at goal. They were absolutely shocking. They kept the ball well, but they just didn't do nothing with it. And as you can see, the full-time result in this second leg is Lazio 2, Espanyol 0, and on aggregate, 5-0. Semi-finals, here we come. Marusic on this left-hand side. He's gone past one, and what a run from the winger. Across into Lazio with the header, and it's high and wide. What a start to the match. That should have been. It was a pinpoint cross. Why is he going with his head? He's had to duck. He's had to duck, and he's going with his head instead of his foot. How bloody frustrating is that? But 2 minutes gone. That really should be 1-0. But it's a goal kick, and the score remains goalless. Castagna on this left-hand side for the away team. It's a decent run, plays it into Phillips. This is brilliant football, but what a save that is to keep the score at 0-0. Absolutely fantastic, quick football. Look at this. Brilliant play. And what a save from the goalkeeper. 16 minutes gone. They get the first corner. It's a decent delivery. It's a deep one. We do get it half away. It falls to Phillips. Acrobatic pass into the centre-back. Oh, it's hit the side netting. What a strike from Marlon. But thankfully, it's hit the side netting and gone out for a goal kick. Wow. Dangerous last couple of minutes from the away side. But thankfully, the score remains 0-0. Emerson on the ball. Forward to Lucas. Can we find Marusic on that left-hand side? What a pass, and it's a beautiful first touch. Short into Andre Anderson. To his right-hand side is Lazari, surely for 1-0. Brilliant save, open goal. Brilliant finish from the striker. 20 minutes gone. We've opened the scoring at the Stadio Olimpico. Lazio 1, Sassuolo 0. Milinkovic-Savic on the ball. Very good pass into Lazari. Now Immobile. Back into Lazari, but Obiang just too strong for the striker and wins possession back into Phillips. Forward to Djuricic. Now Caputo. It's a decent turn onto his right foot. Oh, back onto his left foot. Beautiful play from the striker on his left foot. And it's a brilliant save once again from the goalkeeper. 27 minutes gone. And wow, so far the away team have been very good going forward in this match. Cross coming in. It's a decent delivery. And thankfully the header goes straight down the goalkeeper's throat. And it's a simple save, and the score remains 1-0. Immobile on the ball. Very good pass out to Emerson. Short into Lucas. Now Milinkovic-Savic into Lazari. Across into the far post, and it goes all the way through to Berardi. Picks up the loose ball, and somehow he's kept possession. Completely done Marusic. Absolutely brilliant play from the Sassuolo man, but eventually we do win possession back with Lukaku. Marusic back into Lukaku. A cross in, and it's a dangerous delivery, but it's a very good defensive header, and it falls nicely to Castagna, and he plays it back into the fullback, and it's going to be a free kick, isn't it? Yes. Free kick to the away team with 5 minutes left to play of the first half, and overall, attacking wise, I would have to say Sassuolo have been the better team. But thankfully, the only thing that matters is the scoreboard, and we lead by 1-0. Phillips on the ball for Sassuolo, plays it short into Castagna in loads of space, and thankfully he finds Lucas. And I think that might wrap up the first half, or is there time to break away and double our lead just before the half-time whistle is going to be blown. Milinkovic-Savic, left-hand side is Marusic, and here the winger comes down this left-hand side, but Marlon just too strong. And it does fall to Lukaku. Now Lucas forward to Immobile. And it's a decent first touch. And good turn. Brilliant strike. But what a save from the goalkeeper. Seconds left to play in this first half. Can we go 2-0 up? Lazari with the cross. Is it going to fall to a Lazio man? It doesn't. It falls to the fullback. And they get the ball away. And there is the half-time whistle. 1-0 at the break to Lazio. Caputo on the ball for the away team. Plays it into Djuricic. This is very good play from the two players. And thankfully the chance from the striker goes wide of the target. Brilliant link-up play between Caputo and Djuricic. But thankfully out for a goal kick. And the score remains 1-0. Very good opening 10 minutes from the away side. Lukaku on the ball. Short into Lucas. That's a very good pass into Andre Anderson. Oh, it's nearly a brilliant back heel into Milinkovic-Savic, but Marlon does very well. What a game the centre-back for Sassuolo has had, by the way. Absolutely insane. Now Caputo charging towards my goal. Plays out to Berardi on this right-hand side. I think some subs are definitely needed, because overall in the opening 15 minutes of this second half, Sassuolo have been the better side. So some fresh legs are definitely needed. I've played it straight to a Sassuolo man into Djuricic. 1-0, totally my fault. 63 minutes gone. They have the equalising goal. Totally avoidable. Oh, that's so frustrating. It's 1-1. It's game back on. Look at this. What am I doing? And it's a very good finish. Right, triple sub. Luis Alberto on for Andre Anderson. Marušić off for Johnny. Actually, just a double sub for now. So Luis Alberto and Johnny coming onto the pitch. Let's hope they can make a huge impact. Milinkovic-Savic into Lucas. Milinkovic-Savic once again. Very good first touch here from Immobile. But the defender was just too strong, and it's brilliant defending. Oh my god, we're going to drop points, aren't we? We are going to drop points. But I do have to say, Sassuolo have been very, very good in this game. They've created quite a few chances as well, so maybe they do deserve a point. We do get the ball away, only as far as the fullback. What a strike. But thankfully, it was straight at the goalkeeper for a more simple save. Either side of him, that would have caused him more problems. But thankfully, straight at the goalkeeper, and the score remains 1-1. And it's a very good pass into Luis Alberto, and he's got fresh legs. Here we go. Can we retake the lead with Luis Alberto? Brilliant turn from the midfielder. Brilliant goal from Luis Alberto. 82 minutes gone. We've retaken the lead. Lazio 2, Sassuolo 1. Oh, Luis Alberto, you beauty. Absolutely brilliant play from the midfielder. Look at this. I don't know what the hell the defenders were doing, because look, he's in loads of space when he turns, and the Sassuolo defenders just leave him. They don't even bother trying to catch up with him. They just stand still and watch him bury it. Luis Alberto with his second, only his second Serie A goal of the season. But who the hell cares? We've taken the lead once again in this game. Obiang on the ball. It's a very good pass into the fullback. Now Phillips back into Koulibaly on this left-hand side, surrounded by Lazio players. He does find a teammate in Obiang, and thankfully that bullet of a strike gets blocked. Right, Milinkovic-Savic over the top to Luis Alberto, and what a pass that is. We've got a defender chasing me down. Beautiful first touch from Luis Alberto. Very good strike, but what a save from Consigli. 88 minutes gone. Can we officially wrap up this game? Lukaku with the cross. Is it going to fall to a Lazio man? It doesn't. Djuricic hoofs the ball away. Can we keep possession? Yes, we can. Lovely header into Lucas. Right hand side is Emerson. Can we find Immobile? No, we can't. Gets intercepted. And there is seconds left to play. And if I do get the ball back, I'm going to time waste. There's that beautiful full-time whistle, and we've picked up a big 3 points, and I really didn't think we were going to be honest. But thankfully, Luis Alberto saves the day. I'd have to say it was a pretty even game, and Sassuolo deserved at least a point. But thankfully, we got the all-important goal to separate the sides. Let's just hope Napoli drop points against Milan. That would make this win even bigger. So after 32 games, we are once again 7 points behind Napoli, because while we picked up 3 points against Sassuolo, they dropped 2 points at home to Milan with a 1-1 draw. At the top, Roma still undefeated, 26 wins and 6 draws on 84 points. Juventus in second on 80 points, 1 point behind them. In third are Inter, and in fourth, Milan on 75 points. At the bottom, have Brescia been relegated? Yes, they have. There's 18 points remaining, so all they can get to is 24 points. And let's face it, they deserve it, don't they? 1 win in 32 matches, scoring 17, conceding 80. Lecce will definitely be the next ones to be officially relegated. They sit on 11 points, and I think it's going to come down to Parma, Verona and Spal for the last spot in the relegation zone. In the next episode, we have 2 away league games against Udinese and Juventus, and as you can see, we've been drawn against Borussia Dortmund in the Europa League semi-finals, and we have been absolutely incredible in the Europa League this season. We had a good group stage. I don't think we conceded a goal, and we didn't lose, did we? 5 wins, 1 draw, 0 losses, scored 8, which isn't loads, but conceded 0. And yeah, we've been pretty incredible in the knockout stages as well. So I am really confident of knocking Borussia Dortmund out of the Europa League. And if we do, we deserve to win it 100%. So let's wrap up today's episode by doing some training. Esposito has gone up to 62 and Rizzo up to 56. So that is going to wrap up today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have an amazing day. Peace.